Oh, sorry everybody. I just saw that I got another piece of fan art for my fic of Fall Starfleet, Rise of Harmony, and I am right now over the moon. I mean, my gosh, this thing really has done a number on some people. I mean, I really didn't think it would be this awesome, and getting a fan art because somebody wants to, it really makes me happy. Always does. It always makes me glad to get something from a fan, and it reminds me of what loving, caring fans I have. Well, might as well check what the next story. Yeah. Uh, right. Still got another week of this. Does this actually have something to do with Luffy getting back to his crew? No. Fine. I'll read and see how this works. Guys, I just got through watching the hour-long Park arc of One Piece just a couple of days ago, and I was quickly reminded why I love this show in the first place. It's not the big, awesome battles. It's not just a comedy. But good golly, if I don't get emotionally invested within it. The hour-long Park arc, to me, is a microcosm of everything that makes One Piece great. It's what makes One Piece good is, to me, where the show gets really great. From great action to characters getting some awesome development, to each one getting their own particular special moment in the show, to moments that just make you cry. I mean, for crying out loud, on One Piece's tearjerker page, on the TV Tropes page, it says, for Celestia's sake, where do we even start with One Piece? And it's true! Once the show gets good, almost every arc has a really good tearjerker that makes you just want to go, I need to give you guys a hug. And almost every arc has a deep, heartwarming moment that makes you feel for the crew. Just as much as there's a moment of high action where you want to pump your fist in the air and go, yeah! Or great music that just makes your heart soar to the sky. Hell, this is why I love Enies Lobby. This fic is not One Piece. It's just throwing the author's favorite characters into the story and hoping for the best. Any more than this story is pony. You want my advice? If you really want to know what One Piece is all about, if you've never seen the show, look up episodes 29 up to 39, I think. That's where the hour-long park starts and ends. If you really want to know if One Piece is worth your time, start there. It's a perfectly good short span of episodes that you can knock out in about a few hours. If after that you don't feel like it's for you, it's perfectly fine. But trust me, the Young Park arc is the best. I still have to read this, don't I? Yep. Oh, come on, Trixie. I'll let you look at the fan art review from Fall of Starfleet more. Trixie has already spent the past 5 hours staring at it. God, she looks gorgeous. Let's do this. Sidrift, Rumble, Monster Unleashed. Oh, we get to see Monster Point. A rapid series of knocks broke Chopper out of his sleep. Firesight's house erupted with the sound of multiple animals stirred from their slumber. Discord stuffed pillows beside his head, but he melted against his feverish skin and fur. It dripped down like wax. For Celestia's sake, he had. One time I could deal without this chaos. Firesight sits down the stairs from her bedroom. Beside the door, she pleaded for her animals to quiet down, and for the ruckus dropped to a collective grumbling. She breathed a sigh of relief and opened the door. Twilight stood on the other side of the door. From her bloodshot eyes to her disheveled mane, she looked like a second smarting pants incident was underway. Fireside gulped.
Twilight, can I help you with something?
The reindeer. Twilight's eyes twitched. She pressed herself up close to Fireside. Where?
Inside, but I think...
Twilight flew past Fireside over to Chopper's bed. Chopper lost a little color once he pressed near him. A sticky grin filled her face as he opened her mouth to say something. Whatever ears he kept her up filled her as he crashed onto the bed. Discord gave a slow clap. Okay. Oh, that's more what I'm talking about. Fireside tried into the room.
Oh dear.
She picked Twilight up and laid her on a nearby armchair. As she put some blankets over her, she heard the door creak open. Spike came in and spotted Twilight inside. I shouldn't know she'd do something like this. He rubbed one of his eyes. See, you Pinky were practically all night working on this weird orange jawbreaker thing that did all sorts of weird stuff to Pinky. Chopper's eyes waned.
Rumble Ball. Wait, what kind of weird stuff?
What kind of not weird stuff? Spike retorted. I mean, Pinky is weird sometimes in general, but not turned into a different species weird. Ha! Like that dabbler knows anything about true oddity. Discord turned over and huffed. I'm going back to bed. Chopper furrowed his brow.
Tell me everything. Rumble Balls are incredibly dangerous if misused. If someone else ate them, they could be in danger.
Oh well, Pinky's fine. Spike slanted his eyes to the side. It's kind of weird seeing her in such a deep sleep, though. Again, I don't think Rumble Balls work on anybody who's not a Devil Fruit user. And I've already said that Devil Fruit is not magic! The sun had disappeared over the horizon when Twilight and Spike arrived at Fireside's. It was now well into the sky. Twilight was up again and a little more collected. Luckily, Spike had taken down notes while Chopper was playing things, and Fluttershy had cooked all of them breakfast. Incredible. Twilight frowned about her head. I just wish we hadn't used it up without your permission.
It's okay, said Chopper. I can always make more. I'm still just wondering how your friend was able to access the transformations. If she hadn't eaten the Devil Fruit, I understand. But the Rumble Balls shouldn't have had nothing to interact with otherwise.
Thank you, author. You just pointed out your own plot hole. If there's one thing I learned at Ponyville, it's not to quest the Pinkie Pie. No! No! You do not get out with the Pinkie Pie clause! Pinkie Pie clause only works if there's a joke, not for a plot point. If there was an important plot point, then the Pinkie Pie clause does not work. If it were true, then I could use the Pinkie Pie clause to get out of so many situations in my fix. But it's not. I'm still working with some substantial logic. Even Pinkie Pie has to work with some sort of substantial logic, unless he's fighting Deadpool in a death battle, in which case all logic goes out the window. But still, the Pinkie Pie clause has to have some basis of reality. Seriously, it's in the law book. Still, I should have given this as soon as you were awake. I'm sorry.
I'm just glad no pony got hurt,
said Chopper. While everyone shattered away, Discord kicked his back to him and slumbered. The odd-tailed pie defanged a grin spreading across his face with each word.
You'll be sore for a few days, but it's important that you get out and walk,
said Fluttershy. Chopper looked down at himself. He straightened out the freshly cleaned pink hat on his head. He then bent over and went all fours while his legs lengthened and his muzzle and horns grew out a bit. His knees ached a bit, and the bandaged parts of his body still stung, but he managed to lift up each hoof and take some steps.
It'll be easier like this, right?
He asked.
I don't think any pony would mind if you know what you look like,
said Fluttershy, glancing down.
Resting in one form would be best, though.
There was a moment of silence in the room. Discord gave a small cough.
Well, I have some business in town today, so you get used to being back on your hose again.
Fluttershy made her way over to the door. She still opened it and looked back.
Just please, don't do too much. I don't know what I'd do if you get hurt again. Of course not, Miss Fluttershy. Okay.
Fluttershy stepped outside and slowly closed the door. Once as effective ago was left, she whispered,
Goodbye.
this roller would smile. Truly, such a caring mare. I'll be so glad you complete our little deal, and I won't be bothering her anymore. Now, you know what to get? Chapter 9. Good. Discard purr.
I still don't understand why you couldn't have asked Miss Fluttershy to get it for you.
Ask Fluttershy. Discord placed a claw against his head and leaned back. No. Not after all that poor girl has done for me. Come on, Chopper, old buddy, old pal. Do a favor for poor Discord, or you may never see your friends again.
Okay, I'm going.
Chopper darted out the door. Discord pressed his claw and bear paw together and grinned. A while later, Chopper returned. There were scratches and bruises running up his leg. Two of his bandages had come loose as well. A clear bag filled with blue flowers poked out of the large gash in his sack along his back. He wobbled over Discord and crashed by him.
You could have warned me about the monsters.
Chopper huffed. I just thought it came naturally that a forest would be a little dangerous. Discord glanced at the blue flowers and grimaced at the clear bag they were in. You didn't happen to touch those flowers, did you? Chopper headed from his back to a two-legged and stand up. He raised his back and presented the flowers to Discord.
Of course not. Every doctor knows that properly handling medical ingredients is a good way to get hurt.
Well, you're no fun. Discord grumbled and snapped the flowers from Chopper. He took a small bit of pleasure in not being confined to a bubble, at least. He reached under the covers and produced 2 newspapers. Here, though I doubt it'll do you any good. Discord checked the newspapers at Chopper. Chopper flailed about to catch them. He eventually brought them to the floor and pressed his face to them. Shot glanced while reading over the text, taking in the picture and carnage and destruction. Tears started his eyes by the time he got to the second newspaper. It was definitely he looked over it. Discord blinked when Chopper seized the paper and held it high.
I got it, Luffy, he declared. I understand.
Discord narrowed his eyes. Understand what? That your captain has lost his head?
No, it's...
Chopper took a deep breath.
I need to think a little, but I'm probably going to ask Miss Fluttershy if I can stay a little longer.
What? Discord hissed.
Medical techniques he used to help me, and the treatments he's given you are both unfamiliar to me. Plus, there's our herbal supplier. I'd like to meet her, too.
Discord ground his teeth. But why are you staying? Shouldn't you desperately be looking away to get back to your precious crew?
I'll do that. And now I got time to learn about this land's medicine. It gets stronger, too.
Chopper turned around.
I should probably beat myself up before Miss Fluttershy gets back.
Chopper looked down the room. Discord seized back in his bed, smoke and embers rising off of him. He was about to slam his claw into bed, but then he remembered he was holding flowers. He leered over at Chopper's bed, which a small orange ball rested on his nightstand. His gritted teeth turned into a sneer.
Thank you all so much for coming.
Fluttershy looked across the table at all of her friends, Chopper and Discord. Her smile widened when she raised the teacup.
Here's to our new friends who's almost recovering.
A sound of tears went up, and everyone took a sip of their tea, save for Discord. Instead, a bit of his cup vanished into his mouth, while his tea sloshed around, despite only half a cup left to confine it. Fluttershy gave a small cough, and every pony went quiet again.
Also, Mr. Chopper has something he wants to say to all of us. Oh! Is it more of that weird candy?
Thinking asked. A glare from twilight forced him to wrestle shut. Chopper took a deep breath and stood up. He looked over at the ponies about his head.
First off, thank you all very much. If I hadn't received your care, things would have been really bad. Oh, think nothing of it, dear.
Betty took another sip of her tea. Her ear twitched when she thought she heard someone giggle.
I'd like to get back to my friends as soon as possible, but my captain sent me a message.
Chopper continued.
So if possible, I'd like to stay here and learn about your medicine for a while. I can help out with work or anything else. Just please help me get stronger.
A silence fell over the room. Chopper kept his head bowed and shivered. Lips quivered.
Of course we'll help,
Fluttershy said. Chopper looked up to see her smile.
It would actually be a little nice to have someone else around to help out with the animals. They've all seemed to take a liking to you.
And I'd love to learn more about you and your medical skills as well, said Twilight. Rainbow Dash grinned. I just want to see all the cool transformations every pony keeps talking about. Discord slammed his defenses on the table, leaned over, and fast everyone to invent a grin. Joke's on you then. You're about to get your wish.
Discord, Fluttershy sighed. What are you talking about?
Oh, just a little fun, Discord snickered. You can't keep me up all this time and not expect me to pull a few pranks. So, to make this little get-better party a little more entertaining, I decided you all should have a taste of what I've been through. Or, should I say, drink? Everybody's eyes shot down to their teacups. Twilight glared at Discord. What did you do? Discord's grin white, and he pulled out a blue feather from behind his back. I believe you're all familiar with this. Oh, but you only stepped through the poison joke. You'll get quite a kick out of seeing what happens when you ingest it. Well, I will, at least. But that's not all. Discord snapped his fingers, producing a flash. When the light dimmed, he was decked out in a flame-rimmed cowboy hat, shutter shades, and a suit that seemed a fusion of a potato pelt and a spilled lava lamp. Discord blinked, scowled, and held up half a rumble ball in his claw. I also added a little bit of this to give my concoction a kick. Discord giggled. I took a little peek at these notes Miss Bookworm compiled, and the show should start any second. Every pony across the table paled to Discord's side. Discord's jaw slackened. White Chopper was shivering. Hey! Discord growled. You should all be panicking.
You don't agree, but I do, Chopper said. According to Discord, rumble balls are dangerous enough on their own. All your friends could be in danger right now.
Pah! Discord interrupted. Friends. The only one who here who actually cared was Fluttershy. By the way, your tea was in spite. I do have standards after all. Compared to the others, it still doesn't explain why you're all so calm. Well, I do love to give you a good hoof looking, said Applejack, but I ain't about to cause a ruckus, said Fluttershy. We've dealt with Poison Joke before, and whatever it does with Rumble Balls can't be too dangerous, Twilight said. You're still a jerk, Discord, but not the kind of thing to seriously hurt ponies. Not anymore, at least. That's why we're not going to panic and play your game. We're just disappointed. Come on, girls. We should probably get to the Zachorus before the effects set in. Discord's face drooped, and he bent his head back low. With wide eyes, he looked over at Fluttershy. As he sighed, he turned away from him.
Yeah, let's think about this.
Fluttershy caught and went to her knees. She groaned and clutched her stomach. Fluttershy! Everybody shouted rushed over to her. The disappointment on Discord's face flashed a panic. Biting his lip, he glanced down at his tea, outfit, and then appendices. No, I didn't.
Hang on, Fluttershy!
Des bent down and shoved Fluttershy to her back. Okay! Fangs sucked Dazz's neck. Fluttershy whipped her head back and threw Dazz across the room and through the wall. She took to the air and spread out her leathery wings. Every pony backed away while she growled. Her ears lengthened and eyes turned to a ruby red. They fell upon Discord and he shivered. Oh shit! Flutterbat slammed into him and sent him flying into the air. The blood had such a force that the entire cottage shook, and every pony was knocked off their host, along with the poison joke and what was left of the rumble ball. She snarled, set out a screech and taken to the air. Holsack was the first to rise out of the rubble. She shook the debris off and ran over to where Twilight struggled to get up. Come on, Twilight! She grunted. This tells me we're going to need a whole lot of match to fix this. Twilight hobbled to her host. The best I can do is a purge spell. The ball's effects are just medicine, so that should be possible. But the poison joke. Piggy popped out of the rubble like he was asleep.
I'll tell Sakura!
Now to restrain Firefly before she hurts herself or anybody else.
Why?
Twilight to her left. Chopper threw out the rubble that had fallen on and stood up. The poison joke fell on his side.
The rumble's and falls effects are ruining devil fruit biology. It's a long shot, but the...
Chopper fell to his knees and groaned. He paled when he saw his host splitting apart. Scales sprang up his legs. His whole body was pulsating while blue dots spread across it. He slapped his head over to Twilight.
No! I'm gonna even have a single rubble ball!
Chopper coughed, spewed a few embers on the ground. His body convulsed and grew upwards.
All of you, run!
Chopper's scream turned into an inhuman roar that shook what was left of the cottage. He grew upwards, punched through the second story, leaving only 2 walls of the cottage remaining. More scales grew over his fur, while a spiked tail shot out from his back. His teeth sharpened into fangs, his pupils narrowed to slits. Twilight and her friends stared, sure the massive dragon to replace both Chopper and the majority of the kites. I glared at them with hollow eyes and blinked, returning the pupils surrounded. Dan raised up, and his claws sliced him.
I'm in control,
Chopper bellowed. He spun around towards Ponyville. Smoke was rising from the market street. He glanced down at Twilight and her friends.
I'll get Miss Fluttershy back!
Across town, ponies fled in all directions amid smoke, flames, and broken stalls. Flutterbat stood in the center of the carts, devouring what was left of a fruit stand. A rumble gave her pause. Chopper tore through the chaos as he caused and rushed at her. She gave a hiss and took to the air.
What? What are you waiting for? Yes, you're looking at us like you're expecting something. Indeed.
Just saying, you know, the joke.
Nope. This man thinks doesn't deserve it.
Her hoof collided against Chopper's massive claw. The shockwave rang through Ponyville and nearby windows. As he zipped backwards and snarled at Chopper, he glared back at her.
Miss Fluttershy, she said, I'm sorry, but I know how dangerous you are right now. I won't let you hurt anyone.
Flutterbat shrieked and flew at Chopper. They traded blow after blow, each sending shockwaves across town. The council pounding from afar, to stir discord from the Pigpen he had crossed to in Sweet Apple Acres. With a groan, he stood up and looked over at the fight ensuing in the midst of Ponyville. He then spied Twilight, Rarity, and Applejack with Dash on her back, running down the nearby path. With a huff, he whirled himself into the air and raced towards them. Applejack snarled at him while he drew near. Buzz off, Discord! You caused no trouble delay. Discord lowered his head. I know. I never want to hurt Fluttershy, though. Please, let me help. Applejack opened her mouth, but Twilight was first to speak. We need salt water, lots of it. I was going to transmute a pond, but you can cause her some, right? Discord looked down at his apprentices and flexed him. I could try. Twilight turned from Discord towards Ponyville. Good, because we might not have a lot of time. Chopper and Flutterbat were both gasping for air now. Chopper's lip bled a little, and Flutterbat's right eye was black and swollen. Each of the blues rent the air, but the range of the shockwave had shrunken to just a few yards around them.
Is it good? Chopper thought. This one takes way too much energy.
Flutterbat whacked him across the head. Chopper wobbled around but remained upright. He glared at Fluttershy while a glow rose up around his throat. Hey, furball, Discord shouted. Over here. Chopper glanced over at where Discord had shouted from. A deep pool or misty water stood where a patch of land had been before. Discord huffed and clenched its glowing paw tire. Hurry up! He yelled. Don't keep a sector conquest waiting. Fluttershy, a Chopper refocused back at Flutterbat. She was craning towards him with her mouth gaping open and flanks glistening.
Time for some bedfest, Miss Fluttershy. Draconic Rose Tail!
Chopper spun and whipped his tail around. Slanted the Flutterbat, it slurred into a pool of salt water with a huge splash. Chopper breathed a sigh, then crashed to the ground. He saw some magic flash in the distance before everything went black. Chopper found his head propped up on some pillows when he awoke. Discord had sat on the other side of the room, alongside Twilight and her friends. Discord appeared beside himself, while the other wore relieved smiles. With a grunt, Chopper managed to tilt his head, but the rest of his body was unresponsive. Judging by the way the blanket floated over his body, though, he was back to his regular body. Twilight got out of her seat, drew close. Glad you're up. The doctor said you'd be fine, but we were still a little worried.
Miss Fluttershy?
Chopper asked.
I'm fine.
Again, a small voice from across the curtain to Chopper's left. Twilight pulled it back, leaving a spell to reveal Fluttershy laid up in bed. She looked more bandaged than Pony in a moment, with dressings covering her torso, two of her legs, and the right side of her face. Chopper lowered his head.
Sorry. Oh no, Mr. Chopper.
Fluttershy gasped.
If you hadn't done something, I might have...
Fluttershy trailed off a few tears swelled up around her eyes. Discord bent lower and seemed to think of a few inches. A sniffle went through his chill through his spine. He looked up to see Fluttershy glaring out.
Discord, now that Mr. Chopper's awake and okay, I have one thing to say to you.
She said while glaring intensified. Discord winced when she opened her mouth.
You're forgiven.
What? He choked. What? Everybody else yelled. Ness flew over to Fluttershy's side, jabbed a hoof at Discord. Fluttershy! This jerk turned you into a racing bat pony, and you did the same to all of us. Got your house and half of Ponyville destroyed, and you forgive him?
Yes.
She sits in her glare from Discord to Rainbow Dash.
I'm still furious at him, though. But he actually did mean it when he said he was sorry. And I know he's going to work now extra hard to be a better friend to everybody. Right,
she glared back at him. This girl frantically nodded his head. Fireside sighed and sunk back into her bed.
I just feel horrible for all my animal friends, though. I don't mind too much about cottage, but all of them have no place to go.
The old barn could house them for a while, Applejack suggested.
It could, but some of my animals are very picky. They might not listen to you, or they may have a problem only I know about, or the...
Okay, Applejack shook her head. Breathe, girl. Rarity tapped her chin.
Must be something we can do. I think the barn will work,
said Chopper. Everybody turned their heads to him.
When the animals have a problem, I can relay it. Oh, how wonderful.
Fireside smiled at Chopper.
Thank you so much.
Chopper blessed.
Think nothing of it, idiot.
Des turned crimson. What did you just call her? Chopper stared at the small hut and trailed of smoke gleaming out of it, amidst the deep greenery of the Everfree. Twilight smiled down at him and gave him a nudge forward. Come on. I'm certain Sakura will be delighted to meet you. And you've earned it after helping out so much these past few days. Twilight knocked at the door and Zebra answered. She smiled at Twilight. Twilight spoken. It is a pleasure to see you once more in the Everfree. She prepared Darren and Chopper. And who is this friendly face? I have not seen him before in this place.
Hello, I'm Chopper. Nice to meet you, Miss Sakura, said Chopper. I heard you know a lot about the local herbs and remedies.
Sakura smiled at him. It's nice to hear I received such praise, even though all I do is make medicine throughout the days. But come inside, please, away from the nasty threats of the trees. Twilight entered, and Chopper followed, his eyes widening, adjusted to the dim glow of the hut. The shelves were lined with jar after jar of herbs and ornaments, interspersed between tribal masks and tools. Sakura led them to a collection of chairs, rested beside a bubbling cauldron, and took a seat in one. Twilight and Chopper did the same. It's good to see whatever ailments affected thee. My remedies have set free, Sakura mused. Although, take no offense, your form is unfamiliar to me. Perhaps a tanuki?
I'm a reindeer,
Chopper huffed. Twilight threw a huff and pushed Chopper back into his seat. She flashed Sakura a tearless grin. What he means to say, he's very interested in learning a lot from you while he's here.
Yep,
Chopper said while straining against Twilight's huff. Sakura tapped her chin. Apple Bloom doesn't come by as much, so it'd be nice to have an assistant to help and such.
I can't wait to learn about all these things.
Chopper's eyes glistened as he looked around the room.
I think a society with just souls wouldn't produce that much, but this will probably help a lot.
Sakura leaned over to Twilight. Your new friend's curiosity is most intensive, but his comments are a bit offensive.
Luffy,
Chopper thought while tightening his grip in his backpack.
in order to help you, I'll become a real monster. I'm gonna get even stronger.
2 years later, a young woman with flowing pink hair bent down towards the reindeer and a striped shirt at her side. She kept one eye on the tree in front of her. One was a portly man with short green hair and two swords at his side, with metallic paint chipping off of them. The second man was lanky, with an angular face and a mop of bristly blonde hair that obscured his left eye. Also, like the second man, had two hairstyles. A young woman who swore the blonde hair was just a wig. The third member was a squat woman holding a least of her thoughts, then down in a top hat and whiskers that resembled a mustache.
Are you sure these are your friends?
The young woman asked.
You don't really look like your pictures.
The squat woman looked back at her. Wow, weirdo. Yeah, but a pretty weirdo, likes Lollipop. The boss would be happy with that. What about the deer? Said the green hair man.
Hey, I thought you were using the 4 kids' voices.
I was.
But Zoro sounded like a badass. Why did you use their guts voice?
Yep.
We like to say, Mark Drazen, we apologize.
You were awesome. Alcohol's good for some players and slave. The squat woman snickered.
Really?
So I shut down and sealed down 3 spines. Something curled around the legs around the second before the 2 mismatched yellow eyes, attached to a nightmare's hodgepodge of outbars, glared down. Creature forked its tongue out and grinned. Because chickens seem more up your alley. The creature snapped its talons as it was less claw, In a flash, a green and yellow black chicken dropped to the ground where the three people had been before, they were along with a cucumber. The three chickens clucked and looked around in a panic before the fox. The Freeman's master leaned at him and licked its chops. The three chickens fluttered away in a storm of feathers, and Discord cackled. Oh, that was rich. He wiped away a tear, produced a magnifying glass, and stared down at the cucumber. I have no idea what was up with this, though.
Discord.
Chopper and the young woman darted over, placed her hands on her hips, and glared at him.
Those were Chopper's friends, I think. Yeah,
Chopper yelled.
Find them and fix them before that fox eats them.
Please. Discord sighed. Chopper collected a colorful sprouts and fell back on him. Those bozos wouldn't even know a straw hat if it hit them in the face. Besides, there's no way I let a friend like Chopper here go off with such mundane fellows. Now, the pair rushing at us.
Fluttershy raised an eyebrow. Pair?
Hey, Chopper! Chopper's ears perked up. He looked over and saw a man with a rather protrusive nose and a woman in a bikini top riding on top of a bubble cart waving at him. A smile spread across Chopper's face as he galloped up towards the duo.
Isa!
Chopper exclaimed. The man dismounted the car and looked at Chopper up and down.
Chopper, you've really grown. How have you been?
The woman caught on Chopper's neck.
You're so much fluffier now. Oh, I'm so glad we were able to keep his fur in good condition.
Fluttershy murmured. Now he knew something splattered around to stare at Fluttershy and Discord. Discord stared at him, stretched his eyes outward, so he bent around two of them like a boas. You know, it's rude to stare, he quipped.
Oh, that's right, Chopper guessed. You still need to turn everyone else back to normal. They were fake!
Chopper yelled. Discord floated back to the bubble cart as he put it along inside his head. I told you.
Well, they did smell a little off,
Chopper muttered.
I'm just glad we found your real friends,
said Fluttershy.
Speaking of which,
Usopp glanced at Fluttershy and lingered at Discord's misplaced limbs.
Are you two planning on sticking around?
Oh, that would be delightful. But alas, Fluttershy and I have other places to be. We're just here to see Chopper off and have a little fun on the side. Usopp was an eyebrow.
What exactly do you consider fun?
For one, don't look at your faces when I do this. Discord grinned and snapped his fingers. In a flash, a face stallion with a long muzzle replaced Usopp. A face Pegasus replaced Nami. Fluttershy went back to being a pony. The bubble cart came to a scraping halt while the former two screamed at the top of their lungs. Discord had a good laugh to snap his fingers again, restoring Nami and Usopp to human form, while in redoing the illusion spell over Fluttershy.
The hell?
Usopp yelled.
Chopper! Just what did you make friends with for the last 2 years?
Nami ran her eyes over her body and stared.
That was worse than his lobby.
Both Fluttershy and Chopper glared at Discord. He pouted his lips at them. Oh, what? I wasn't going to come here and not share a little secret with your friends. He snapped his claws again, and the crowd vanished in a flash. Anyway, I'd love to drop all of you off in your supplies, but there's a juicy bit of chaos brewing in Groove 46, and a certain straw-hatted master of disorder is there right now.
Now who's getting imposters confused with the real deal?
Usopp grumbled. Discord's grinned Ryan. Oh, I know all about that paltry little faker, but Discord's smile fell a little. Oh, drat. He just got asked quite a question. Come on, no time to waste.
Wait!
Now I cried again when Discord brought his claws together again. Don't! Chocolate milk shattered down in the grove, soaking pirates, marines, and their gunfire. I mean, they could fire. They would have stepped on the slopey resin that normally made the grass of the archipelago a little dewy. 2 halves of a robotic bear were strewn across the ground, while pulverized remains of the Pacifica. Above the chaos, Discord cackled while half of the straw hats floated alongside him. Luffy rode directly on his back. Luffy chuckled alongside Discord and took a big bite of the cotton candy cloud around Chopper. Nami, Usopp, and Sanji clung onto. Zoro sat cross-legged on the cloud. Kami looked at the pandemonium exploding around him.
This is awesome! Luffy exclaimed. You trained at an awesome place, Chopper.
Oh, it really is neat and nice to meet another purveyor of chaos, Discord mused. A little bit of blood dribbled out of Sanji's nose as he stared at Fluttershy. She glided beside him with wings extending out of her back.
It's such a lovely lady to take care of you, too!
Oh, what a different tune you'd be singing if I told you the truth, Blackleg.
What was that, hodgepodge?
Sanji muttered. Discord displayed his faint grin to Sanji and snapped his claws. Fluttershy's human disguise was torn off, and a powder blue unicorn in a suit stood in Sanji's place. He blinked, looked down at his host, then over to Fluttershy. Lollipop replaced his cigarette, and dropped out of his mouth. Or perhaps you prefer if I put you back in that dress you seem so fond of. Zoro's eye lit up, and a devious grin spread across his face. Dress. No! Sanji screamed, his voice echoing across the entire archipelago. Author, can we come here for a few minutes? I would just like to say, I think you wrote the wrong Straw Hat for the past 70-something chapters. And I can say that with all honesty. Because this actually felt like One Piece. It was funny, it was actually heartwarming, it was cute, it was sweet, it was awesome. There was a lot of fun to be had. My only complaint was that we started off with Garble. But other than that, it was perfect. No Xenolestia, no mismatch of the characters, nobody was flatterized, and the story just moved at a good pace. I was happy. Seriously, I'm happy with this fic. These 3 chapters, they were what I wanted. Why do I have a feeling that I'm about to lose that faith and that niceness in the next chapter? I hope not.